The places we come to see the best in the world. Today we've travelled to the Big Apple, New York for the grand opening of a golf centre by one of the world's best golf coaches, and I can't wait to show you exactly where it is, what it's like and how it can help us get good at golf. Okay guys, and as you can see we have made it to the Golfson range by Leadbetter, and I'm so excited to get in here because I've already had a sneak peek to see exactly what's inside there, and if you can't become a good golfer in here, then I don't think we can. So let's get in here and see exactly, ooh, that was very nice, wasn't it? See exactly what can help us in here, because for me, we're going to start at the reception and there's some really cool training aids here. We all know that David Leadbetter, one of the world's best coaches, is incredibly well known for his training aids. And the first one I want to draw your attention to is this one, because straight away helped me massively with my lesson with David a couple of years ago. And we're actually having a little bit of a lesson with him this week as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that and hit that subscribe button if you want to see it. Now, I initially saw this and I was like, oh, that could be perfect for my little boy. My little boy's 1 this month, although I think he might break a couple of TVs and coffee tables and everything else. It's actually for when you go traveling. So put it in your suitcase, have it in your office, have it in your house, and you can start to think about, I mean, imagine this with the straightaway on it. You could really start to improve your golf, get yourself to where you want to be. I still might get one of these. I might cop one, Rob, is what people say, isn't it? And get it home with me. So loads of really good stuff. There's the clicker, there's the grip helpers, obviously the A-Swing book, which was really, really famous, and lots of other stuff. I'm going to grab some of these though, because where we're going to go next, this is what could really help me and what could really help you. So I'm going to show you around here today in this video, so make sure you stay tuned right to the end. We're going to have some challenges with Bobby as well, which is going to be really fun. But as you can see, loads and loads of GDR systems here. Some of them do actually feature the Vision software as well, so you can play golf here as well as working on your skills, working through the golf game. But first of all, putt view. Now you may think here, oh James, this is just another indoor putting green. It's really flat, it's really easy. You can't get better at putting indoors. I beg to differ, because take a look at this screen, and as soon as we put these bad boys on, you can see that actually there's quite a lot of slopes on here as well. So not only is it an indoor putting green, but it's also got the slopes on. We can also see the slope arrows, so exactly where they go. And if that's not enough, we can look at slope percentages. So you all know, guys, that I'm an aim point instructor, or you may not know that, but it really, really helps me gauge how to read green. You can now do that inside because you can see just exactly how much slope there is, so you can start to think about, right, that's a 2, that's a 3, and go that way. The reason why I wanted to grab these balls is because not only do we have the slope and can see how everything works, this is like my idea of heaven, to be honest. Like if you can, literally, we started this video in here and now we're here, which is incredible. But we can now get rid of these, so we have a totally blank canvas. And you may think, James, okay, so now you've got a blank canvas, you can work on your putting. We've got a 9.3 feet putt here. Is that right? A 9.3 feet putt here. Try saying that quick. See, it's hard, isn't it? Right. But what we can now add on is help with the setup. So you can see that now exactly where the foot alignment is going to be in relation to that putt. We can also have a baseline, so that's the line to the pole, an ideal line for the putt, and of course an aiming line for the visuals. So straight away there now you can see we have much more of a solid base here to work on our putting. And I think if you say we're a beginner golfer, you came here, there's lots of different memberships available. There's a bronze, a silver and a gold, ranging in prices, which can really help people potentially if you want to come and get better at golf. Then you can think, right, okay, so I've now got my triple trap ball lined up to the aim line here. From there, I know that I'm not just going to aim that at the hole. So the feedback that I'm going to have here is astronomical, in a fact that realistically that ball should never leave that line until it goes in the hole. And I'm really glad that I made that putt, because we've been practicing this all morning and I had a really high make percentage. And if we started missing them on camera, I'd be really upset with you, Bobby. Nobody else, just Bobby.
How dare you!
And you can see the thing is that you can start to actually think about your routine as well, because a lot of people, when they practice indoor golf, the routine goes out the window, but routine's so important when you are thinking about working on your golf. So step back, line up with your aim line there. And it's amazing how it makes you not think about the hole. It makes you think about just exactly how structured your game is and how potentially you can start to become a much better golfer. I've not hit it. I've not hit it, and that's your fault, Bobby.
How dare you!
But we can really start to hone in on our skills here. You can see just how potentially this can help you. You can work on different length putts, different slope putts, different putts that can help you lower your scores, not just here, but on the course. Now let's get onto the driving range and see just how we can start hitting it longer, straighter, better, more accurately, with fun. There's everything. So as mentioned, the aim of the game here is to improve your golf, but also enjoy your golf. So we have 2 teaching bays here, which are going to be Leadbetter qualified instructors. So it's the best in the game when it comes to helping you with your game. Now that's not all, because yes, you can have lessons. Yes, you can come and hone your game. But say if you don't want to necessarily have lesson after lesson after lesson, I'm a huge believer that you have to have lessons to get better, but you also have to spend time practicing productively. That's exactly what this is for. If we look down here, there's loads of different GDR bays, and the big thing that you can do here, yes, you can work on your game on a driving range, but you can also have on-course practice. You can also have long drive tournaments. You can also have short game practice, putting practice, nearest to pin tournaments. And like I said earlier, me and Bobby are going to have a little bit of a challenge in a separate video, so make sure you stay tuned for that if he doesn't walk into this plinth and ruin himself, because the big plan here is to just show Bobby who's the boss here. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see it. And now I'm going to show you through just a couple of different things that we can potentially do here to help you improve your game using the GDR by Leadbetter system. And you can do it all by yourself right here in New York. And you see, guys, this is where I honestly believe, I hate to say I told you so, because when I went out to Korea just last year, I said this could be the future of golf. Now here we are in New York, and you can see, I think this might well start taking over the rest of America, especially for people who want to practice productively. Just like I said, you can actually leave your clubs in a locker as well. So if you get a membership here, you can pay a monthly fee, leave your clubs here, jump on the underground, the subway, wherever you come from to get to New York, and you're here. So now we're on the driving range. This is the GDR driving range, but we're going to move up the ladder a little bit here and show you all the different systems you can go on. These are all GDR systems, but you can see we have the driving range system, we have the on-course system, the short game system, and of course the long drive, where we're going to show Bobby just what's what towards the end of this video. These aren't my clubs, by the way, but they're actually quite nice, aren't they? These are a Callaway reps out here in New York. I think he might hit it a little bit harder than I do, though, because Project X 6.5 and they're a little bit longer, so bear with me with that. But the great thing about the GDR system is just how intuitive it can be for feedback. So if I hit you a couple of 7-irons here, you can see that is the Dejan Golf Zone HQ that we visited. That wasn't a great strike. That was helium bottom here. It would be around 155, I would imagine. That one, a 152 carry, 160 total. If you come in here, the beauty about it is you can see just exactly what's going on. So we can have face angle, we can have club path, we can have spin rate, we can have all that good stuff. You can also have a little bit of a replay exactly for what's going on. You can slow that down, you can see what's moving, you can see just how out of shape and fat you are. But I really like that, and I really like how you can draw all the different things on, and you can start exactly annotating that just how you'd like. You can also have a free lesson from David Leadbetter here. Bear with me, I'll show you in a couple of shots. So let's see if we can do a little bit better there. We need to get that path better, and of course get the strike better. There we go. There we go. Even a blind squirrel occasionally finds a nut. That was a little bit further, a better strike, 157, and 165 total for me is usually a 7-iron number, so we're not doing too bad with this borrowed 7-iron. Now, if you weren't sure, you can jump on training mode here, and I mentioned how you can have a couple of different lessons on exactly what you want to work on. So say you're not sure about your arm position, we have David there just waggling his arms, showing exactly what to do, and it can be really helpful just to make sure you know exactly what to do. So if you're a beginner golfer and you're looking at how to get into it and just want to get the basics right, there's loads of different things on here that can help you with drills and everything like that. So potentially this could be where you start to come, you start to really get into your golf, because golf is on the rise, thankfully, and people are starting to play more golf, both indoor and outdoor. So generally, this could be the place to go. Oh, we can't miss now. I might take these clubs home with me. That's a little bit right, but it's a lovely strike again. Oh, it's only pitched 150 that time, though. Didn't quite get it out of the middle. Now, we can move down here and we can start to look at different areas. So for me, this is an area that I really like. On the GDR system, once again, we can have a little bit of on-course practice. So here, we're on a very difficult driving hole. You may think, oh, perfect, I'm going to start whaling driver down there. But I want to work on my 3-wood, or this chap's 3-wood, triple diamond, so it is. So I'm just going to click 3-wood on here, and we're going to really start to work on how to hit more fairways. You can see we've still got the camera system here, camera in front, camera at the back, so you can get just all that feedback that you do want. Now, can we keep this bad boy in play? Why can't I do that on the golf course? That was absolutely gorgeous. Sliding down the fairway, 255 yards. We've got the backspin, we've got all the feedback we want, the ball's ready to go again, and we've had the replay on the screen. So if I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, right, how can I improve that? We can look at the numbers, we can look at, head speed, 104, Bobby there with a 3-wood, nearly 150 ball speed. And we might start to work on that club path just a little bit, but again, I might just have a look at that swing and go, right, posture doesn't look great, and I think my sequence looks a little bit out in the downswing. So me being a PGA Pro, I can sort of spot that straight away, but like I said, if you want lessons here, you can get them with the memberships. So let's start to think about that sequence. And you can see there we can straighten that out just a little bit now, middle of the fairway. Now, if I want to do more than that, and a fairway again, and I want to look at short game, because short game is vitally important when golfing. We've already done the putting, but now we can start to look at pitching practice. And pitching practice indoor isn't something which so many people think is important, but you have to get good at this, get good at golf, link in the description below, if you want to succeed at golf. So again, we can get all the feedback with the club data and the ball data. We have 35 yards here to try and get close to that flag. And for me, the feedback you can get is important. I really wish holes were designed like that, because ultimately I don't think we can miss here. We can start moving that back. You can create different distances with pitching, have different shots to play. So now we have 55 yards because it's set on automatic, and we can really work on different shots, different attacks. I don't think I've hit that hard enough, have I? That's a little bit short. So you can start to get your feedback on distance control with those wedges. Now, this is what we've all come to see, because as soon as you see the blue screen on a GDR system, you know it's about to get interesting. We've got driver out. I know you all wanted to see just what drive we've got today. Of course, it is a triple diamond AI smoke. Now, this is the fun bit. Yes, it's the fun bit, but it's also the bit where you might want to have a little bit more feedback. You might want to think, right, how can I hit the ball longer? Because it's okay saying we'll have a long drive challenge, but realistically, I want to know how to hit the ball a little bit further. So, Bobby, what's a good drive? I'm hoping you weren't going to say 300 because it was a long flight, but come on. Oh, no. It might be a little bit stiff for me, this one. Let's see what we've got. Not the best path. Spin axis was out just a little bit. The good news is I haven't skied it for him, but oh, that really wasn't good, was it? One more, then we'll let Bobby have a go, and we'll see. That's better. That's better. Go on. Oh, it's off the grid, though. He's carried 264. It's 280. We're going to have one more. And this is exactly what you start to do here at the GolfZone Leadbetter range here in Westbury. You really want to just keep hitting balls. Oh, that's off the range again. But it's not bad distance. One more. It's club face. And you see, I know why I'm hitting them bad. Because we look at here, you can see face to path closed. As soon as you have a closed face to path with drive, the numbers are all right. Ball speed 161, head speed's 111. Backspin's nice and low. It's going to be with this driver. There we go. That one's got to be in play. That might be 300, Bobby, as well. Go on. Go! Go! Oh, 291 though, we got there. Over to you, my friend. Right guys, we'll see you all tomorrow, bye. It's not bad though, first swing out.